Hey everyone, this is Chaotic Fox Gaming, and we are back with Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Last time we played, a couple of important things happened. First of all, Aedana died, which kind of changes the objective in which we're playing with in a certain way, because while the whole time I was saying our goal was to destroy the coven, it was really more about Aedana, right? She was the one who put us in exile. She was the one we were more concerned about. But now with her gone, it kind of means that we have to just worry about the coven as a whole, which I do kind of have mixed feelings about because clearly there are people within the coven that we like. Now, I feel like there's not a lot that I could do about that. We still have the fact that we sacrificed the coven to Abramar during our fire ritual. So I think we kind of have to keep that as our goal. I don't think we can really take that back, especially since I do want to continue on with this being an evil playthrough. I do want to see if we could try to save, and I'm not even sure if I should be trying to save anyone because of the fact that we're trying to be evil. I think if we're going to save anyone, let's try to save Gredith, because Gredith is kind of like us. And we're going to have to just leave our goal as attempting to destroy the coven, though now it feels a little more bittersweet because I am not directly killing Aedana, which is what I wanted to do. But what are you gonna do? I mean, twists and turns and all of that. We've already sacrificed them all, so we need to keep going with what we're doing. And I think we're gonna have to seriously think about who we want to be leader, but let's not worry about that right now, because I think we're really gonna have to think about that. So let's go ahead and just welcome some new witches into our home, or welcome some witches into our home. I see we definitely have a new one over here. I don't know who this box belongs to. Let's bring back, I don't remember who the bird is. Though the bird has fabulous, is that Gredith? I think that's Gredith. Maybe we talk to Dahlia last. This is someone new. Let's talk to the new person first. Oh, the mathematician. That makes sense for the box. For the attention of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine has asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Aedana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit. At your earliest convenience. Faithfully, June Riza. Not floating on anything. Welcome, thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches, so first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative that we eat Aedana's corpse. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a whole new dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows, it is possible that if we ascend higher, we could directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I may. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Master's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? Sure, go ahead. Good. I don't really care about the disc situation. I mean, sure, summon it. What does it matter to me? The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. Okay. I learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in the Grimoire. Here. The Pendant One, the lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because those in congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Thank you. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. I feel like I've been getting a lot of gifts recently. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. Thank you. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What did you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Sorry, I laughed. It sounds too ludicrous. Then go ahead, read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through with it? I mean, fuck it. Do your worst, I'm not scared. Very well, draw a card. I still need to ask you a question of sorts to effectively draw a card. And who knows, maybe you'll be surprised. I won't. But I'll play along. Is there a way for you to effectively access my fate? So you're basically challenging me. Huh. I'm offering us both growth. Here we go. Okay, we have the pain card. Rejection, bad omen, happiness, rivalry, tragedy, and alliance. And then we have departure, guide, discovery, temptation, predestination, and luck. Let's do departure. Oh. Maybe we should have done the other card. I liked the departure card a lot. You are going to destroy this card. I'm afraid so. But you're not immune to fate. You're dispelling it. Isn't that the same? That's rough. Oh, but I get my stuff back. Oh, and I got a lot of purple back. Okay, actually, that's fine. No, you haven't just dispelled a card. You obliterated a lot of time I invested into its art. Don't worry, the arcana and energy you spent on it went back to your grimoire. Now they can become something new. That's the beauty of entropy. Oh, because I have power, I get some of my card back? But does that mean I lose all of the points that I just got? Fuck it. Take that. What? I like that card. That somehow defeats the purpose of this lesson. But I guess that's just another way of displaying power. You have my utmost respect. What was the lesson supposed to be about? I told you, entropy. The more things you hold dear, the less room there is for growth. We could still get new things without losing the old ones. As to be expected from a young witch, you are still not ready to value entropy. But you are a smart one. I won't lose hope that in time you'll learn to understand its virtues. I have one more gift. I'd love for you to explore the blessings of entropy. This is a special dark matter serum distilled using the holistic formula. Add it to your cauldron and it will allow you to dispel cards. That way you'll be able to recover the arcana and energy you used and create greater room for experimentation and thus growth. Oh, that is interesting. I'll treasure it. Don't. Just use it. I know, entropy. It was a figure of speech. Words aren't excluded from that power of entropy. Keep that in mind. Understood, thank you. So, are you more prone to devour Aedana and embrace her gifts? I still need more time to think about it. Shame. Jasmine will be disappointed, but I'll give you time. You are still young. Experiment with entropy. Sure. I'll be leaving now. Wait. What about the Fate Master's disc? Did it work? Are we friends now? Huh. I don't do friends. Who knows? Only time will tell. So that's how it is, huh? Well, you let me know if you suddenly feel the urge to join forces. Likewise. Farewell, Fortuna. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Quite a character, this Junrisa. She's a bit full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. Heh. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep developing into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe. Maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and introducts manage to get there, and I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Haha, very funny. By the way, that dark matter serum is quite the asset. You think so? Of course. Your first cards bear the innocence of the student. That's very romantic and all. But as you develop your expertise, you could recraft those arcana into a more knowledgeable way. I suggest you try it out. Just add a drop to your cauldron over there, and you'll get to dispel a card and recover the arcana and the energy you sealed into them. Maybe I'll give it a try. It's going to be tough to part way with those nice pieces of art, though. Maybe. You won't be able to reduce your deck size below 4 cards anyways. You've grown too powerful for that. Your divination won't be able to withstand a reading with less than 4 cards at this point. The omnipotent paradox. Haha. More or less, yeah. I'll leave you to it. My cauldron's right here. Girl, where are you going? Yeah, I'd hope I can't dispel the cosmic wheel. I do kind of want to get rid of this one, though. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to look at the rest of my cards to see if there's anything else I want to get rid of. I know a lot of them are very similar. That's kind of the issue. I mean, obviously, Cosmic Wheel's staying. I mean, even if we could dispel it, I wouldn't get rid of it. Maybe we need to get rid of this one. I feel like I have all of these and other cards. Rejection. And let's make some cards. We just really need to be more thoughtful about what we're making. Which I like, I have such a hard time doing because it's like, I don't know what I'm going to get. Okay. Well, we have something that we have to make. Where is it? There was one. I think this might be okay. Okay, I actually think that looks really good. The monk. Whispers from the unknown jade of witches imbue this card with emotion. The will to kill your heart to save your kin, courage to pay the highest price to achieve your dreams. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Meanings: courage, alliance, communication, peace, support, success, yearning, passion, happiness. I don't think we have anything with courage or yearning yet. This is not a bad card. We definitely have enough to make another. Wait, do we have anything with the Opera House? Maybe not. Maybe This would be good. Maybe we just do the wings. Recreation. The chambers of the opera house make all meaning resonate through every context. A song for incredible deeds. The aether wings elevate the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings: authority, leadership, purpose, predestination, and luck. I need people to, like, want more fortunes from me. I need I need to make more cards. Let's talk to Greta first. I like her opinion on the leadership situation. Hey, Fortuna, I'd like to visit you and thank you properly for helping me with that delicate issue. Your friend, Greta. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Greta. How are you? Better than ever, thanks to you. And I'm not just talking about the behemoth. Eh? Listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me. Here. Gaetherion. Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone, until someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. Those look like eyes. Is that the behemoth? Thank you. You craft your own cards, right? I managed to capture my behemoth's essence inside a super arcana. Hope it's useful to you. This is fantastic, Greta. Thank you so much. Glad to hear you like it. I thought with the upcoming elections, your hands are going to be full attending to many witches. I hope this helps. You're right. We're all about to get into a fine mess. Heard our friend Dahlia is running for leader. That's right. Are you planning on supporting her with your cards? I'm not helping Dahlia or Jasmine for what it's worth. Oh, why? I don't know. I'd rather not pick sides. It's their fight at the end of the day. It would get too messy if I started playing favorites. Oh, I see how that could be a pickle, yeah. Totally understandable, no worries. But you can only vote for one anyway. Who is it gonna be? I haven't decided yet. Let's see how the race unfolds. Fair enough. What do you think about the whole mess of eating or freeing Aedana's corpse? So, we can either eat her corpse or we can scatter her into the cosmos and welcome more witches. Once again, considering the fact that we're sacrificing the coven, and for me, really, the whole entire point of sacrificing the coven was to destroy Aedana. And, like, sure, I wasn't too concerned about the witches in the coven when I made that decision. Obviously, there's some witches in the coven that we like, so, oh well, what are you gonna do? But with that in mind, and the fact that we have made that decision, I don't want to welcome more people in. It's like, at least the people who are currently in the coven, the majority of them were here when I got exiled and did nothing to help me. So it's like, in theory, I could be like, you guys did nothing for me, fuck you. Like, you let me stay here for all of these years alone. You know, and I could just pretend to be mad about that and pretend like they deserve it. But it's like these new people. What the fuck did these new people do to me? I can't even make up a reason as to what these new people did to me. Absorbing her, and also we want power. So, absorbing her power sounds tempting. I'm curious about where I could take my divination if I become more powerful. And it would surely help you with your quest to find the meaning of life too. Huh. That sure is tempting. Dahlia won't be happy to hear you talk like that though. I myself haven't decided yet. Both options are too interesting. I'll let the contestants do their work and present solid arguments towards their stances. Then I'll see. That's a wise plan. Anyway, I should be going now. I feel the urge to start reading some political treaties. Do you think studying politics will get me closer to understanding the meaning of life? I don't know. Who does? Well, I'll be leaving now. See you soon. Bye-bye. I don't think Greta has a strong opinion about who wins. Like, at least right now. Like, maybe later she will, but right now she kind of seems like, I don't know what I want. Which is fair enough, you know? Yo, Fortuna, the newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't even have a familiar yet, so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word and I'll bring her to your place. Dahlia. Yeah, bring her over. Oh. I feel like I'm supposed to do something. Oh, I was. Fuck me, I look like shit. I don't know why I even bothered to go shopping if I don't feel like eating. I guess my future self will thank me when I get stoned tonight. Okay. Today is my birthday. Should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. Will Daytona release a new game soon? It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I could start another run of Elden Ring 2. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any fucking sense. How does everyone else manage not to hate themselves? Okay. I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science. God, I'd rather kill myself than go to work in an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Would my life be better if I had been born on Earth? Without universities, without corporations, just surviving on the old planet? I wonder if they have video games over there. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Fuck. I forgot the toilet paper. Surprise! Come on, guys. Happy birthday to you. Oh, God. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry for the singing. Happy birthday, dear dead name. Happy birthday to you. Woo! I don't know why I went so high on that song. No clue. Happy birthday! Did we surprise you? Come on, make a wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. Okay. In that case. Okay, what's up? Welcome, I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. Yes. First I need to come to terms with being in outer space and having become a witch. That's right, you're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Everyone seems clearer than me on everything. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather me switch back to masculine pronouns? Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm just angry it didn't all happen on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. I guess I should be celebrating, but I can't picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help you with that if you'd like. What do you have in mind? Some kind of glow up? You'll be the one doing the transition. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended into these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. It'll all come to you, trust me. Shall we perform a rite? I did it for my sister once. You can just relax. This is a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands. Whatever. First of all, I'm going to summon a Fate Master's Disc to check on our chances of success for this ritual. Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity, but it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I have to do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is making some tea. I'm going to interview you to try to find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. This sounds so surreal. But sure, I'm game. It can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method, and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course, interview the shit out of me. Question. Tell me about yourself. What to say about myself? What do you like to do? A bit about your background. Whatever you think is essential to your being. When I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. That is oddly specific. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind's idle. Of course, let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, Western music, and Western movies, and gardening. Oh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. Well, I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is everything in the universe. There is everything in the universe. But recreationally speaking, there is way better stuff you could get a hold of now, being a witch and all. Nice, I could do with some of that. Sure, I'll get you set up with a friend of mine. Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking? I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cook anything at all. Well, you have all the time in the world now. Sure. So, did you find anything useful? Let's add some electronic music. Why that out of everything? Music has some mystical properties to it that allow us to connect with what we can't verbalize. It's a magic language in its own right. Cool. Let's continue. Question. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children in cursed towns? No. Well, not typically. You could do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens. Some others craft daggers. Some others organize cosmic orgies. Myself, I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun, make some true friendships, visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do all of that outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in? I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. I also enjoy growing stuff, so making potions, or maybe an explorer, an excuse to visit a lot of cool places. I see. What to add as your vocation? I picture you as a gardener witch. Oh, that sounds interesting. Are there gardens in space, though? Of course, the best kinds of gardens. Oh, now I'm intrigued. I'd very much like to tamper with some magical growth arts. I could put you in contact with a great mentor in that regard. Yes, please, sign me up. Perfect. Question. What would your ideal aesthetic be? I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Use your instincts. Pour out any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know. What could be the opposite of this? I'm too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I'd like to look. Take your time. Something flashy? Sexy? Shit. What am I saying? I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? Fuck yes, but she is one hell of a woman. You're a hell of a woman too. I don't feel so ready to own that. Okay, how about something empowering? I'd love that. Do you really think I could pull it off? I don't have any doubt. Okay, let's go with empowering then. Cool. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. The odds on the disc of yours aren't as high as I'd like them to be. They're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You could do this. Alright, let's drink this. Cheers. Oh, gee, fucking hell. That is so fucking scary. I, like, never expect... It is only the second time they've done the sudden flash of white, and it freaks me out. Oh my goodness, you look amazing. Do I? Yes, you are stunning. Can't wait to get in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself, yes. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. How could I ever repay you? You just became the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now, your calling? Yes, I am the Peppermancer. That is so cool. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Ha ha ha. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna do from now on. So many questions. I feel anxious and excited. I can help you out with that. My specialty is helping witches dealing with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia told me about that. I was kind of bummed when you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. So, yes, please, I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. I wonder if she's different depending what answers I give. I feel like probably. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Peppermancer's a vibe. Loving, like, the pepper necklace. She's looking great. But if I gave different answers, would she be different? Probably. And I'd love to know what those other options are. Anyways, I propose we look into what role you'll play in the coven, so you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that'd be cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you'll call yourself so you can start using your name right away? Yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Nice. Anything else you want to ask while we're at it? I'm fine with just that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Very well. Now focus on these questions while I shuffle my deck. Okay. Justice, judgment, test, leadership, purpose, purpose would be good. Rivalry, tragedy. And we have rivalry, tragedy, alliance, sabotage, adversity, guardian. Okay. Change, rebirth. Maybe this will be better. Let's do that for the name. You are Ileana, the Peppermancer, or you are. I can pronounce Nova a little bit better, so we're just gonna do Nova for that reason alone. You are Nova. You are Nova, the Peppermancer. Whoa, Nova. Sounds so alien to me. It feels like stealing a name from the identity database or something. But I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You are welcome, Nova. And then we have Guardian, Ego, Sabotage, Adversity, Happiness, Rejection, Bad Omen. Oh, Cosmic Wheel, obviously. Okay, at some point you will break the magical pact and you will be forced to serve as an arbiter. Your beginnings will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. You will grow a special variety of spicy peppers known as truth chili. They will become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Interesting. Do I want that? Do I want Nova to make a truth chili? I'm gonna say probably not. That seems dangerous to me. It seems dangerous for me. Your talents will grow exponentially in a short amount of time. I don't think that's necessarily good for me either. Like, more powerful than me? But I don't think these other two things are good for Nova either, which I don't love. Like, I'd like to give you something good that's not gonna harm me. Listen, I gotta be worried about me. But then I'd also like to give you something nice, and I don't think that's possible right now. Because it's like, being an arbiter is kind of a punishment. And then we don't want Nova to have a hard time, just to have a fucking hard time. Fucking hell. What do I do? Okay, what is the worst case outcome here? I need to be worried about me. Truth chili. If I am given, if this truth chili is specific, if I know for a fact that the truth chili was only ever gonna go to Dahlia and Jasmine, I would pick the truth chili. But if I'm given a truth chili, then I can potentially tell people that I have a behemoth, and then what happens to me? Nothing good. So that can't be an option. Though I'd love to see what happens with the truth chili. Like, that would be amazing to find out. Your talents will grow exponentially in a short amount of time. Concerning, but this doesn't necessarily have to be bad for me. I might just have to pick this because I don't really want to give Nova a hard time for no fucking reason. Like, no one really wants to be an arbiter. That's forced. And it's like, why am I forcing her to, like, go through a hard time with conservative witches? I think I'll just let her grow exponentially and surpass some of the oldest witches. Which, once again, I don't love, because does that mean she's going to be more powerful than me? But doesn't necessarily say that. And I do have a behemoth on my side. And also, I could change her future. So I think we're gonna be nice, but we're not gonna be too nice about the truth with the truth silly. So we're gonna be nice. Although I don't really feel good about being nice. I really don't. Like, I'm scared that's gonna bite me in the ass if I'm nice. But we'll do it. It's okay. Your talents will grow exponentially in a short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. Alright. Straight to the top. What's the matter? That's good, isn't it? Yes, of course it's good. But I'm a bit worried about how some witches will react towards your meteoric ascension. Why's that? Jealousy is a widespread disease among witches. Some of us will be extremely happy to see you thrive, but I can picture a great number of witches getting salty about it. Whatever, haters gonna hate. The thing is that in a community as intimate as ours, the hate from the haters can be a considerable nuisance. If this is something I should be worried about, can't we look at it with another card? Absolutely. We'll look into how the coven is going to react. Nice, thank you. Interesting. Okay. Guardian, ego, happiness, indifference, stagnation. Or determination, rightfulness, introspection, support, success, communication, peace. Maybe we do the peace one. Your unparalyzed potential will earn you the utmost respect from the coven. We can't pick anything else. Your unparalyzed potential will earn you the utmost respect from the coven. Yes! Dear coven, get ready for some high-level peppermancy. Happy to see you all fired up. This is great news for you and the coven. I won't let you down. Thank you so much. That's a wrap. How did you like my divination? Super cool, you've got a great talent. Although I'm not sure if I'll resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful in becoming aware of fate's existence and knowing you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours, so tempting and so scary at the same time. I'll stick to peppermancy. It can be maddening at times, yes. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people, and now I feel ready for it thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. I'm not sure I made the right decision by letting Nova become powerful. But I didn't want to let Nova have a hard time either for no, fucking reason. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know what the right decision is. Let's study. Alright, what do we have here? Didn't we already read this? Expert on the 4 elements air by which Uena. In all my many years of mentoring air, the invisible element is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes it to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in a constant relation. A river in the middle of a jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent can be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can protect its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. What to do? Might as well sleep. I'll just rest for a bit. No one's here to talk to. Empathy algorithms you dream about. Didn't we already have this dream? You switch bodies with your sister and you go to meet one of her lovers. The man takes you to have a fancy dinner of oysters and crawfish. You drink a bottle of white wine and make love on his boat. The following morning you discover you have switched bodies with this man and you are alone on the boat, lost in the middle of the ocean. Turtle. Fortuna. Not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Patrice. Okay, well, come on over. Damn. An inquiry into values. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. What? Then why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war, back in Spain. He didn't have much time to teach me much, besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes. Yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay. Why did you come to the US? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the US? Too many, I'd say. Oh no, what are we gonna do, Grandma? You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yeah, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is a perfect place for it since it was this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here where she died? I told you 1,000 times your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough already. But it is true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night, just the two of us and our friend Eva. I love Eva. She gives me candy. Yes, Eva's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. I want wine. That night, there was a beautiful meteor shower, so the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She always had special powers, but this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. Damn, why doesn't she come visit us? Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. So, you managed to get yourself into a new mess even in exile. She looks fucking badass. Can I just say that? I don't know why I keep even caring at this point. She's mad at me. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? Weird. Not that attractive right now. Why's that? I may put the detective work on hold for a while. With the upcoming elections, I've been getting a lot of unsavory requests. I'm not in the mood for digging up dirt or spying on people. Not for a third party, at least. What do you mean, a third party? We'll get to that in a bit. I don't know if I like the sound of that. How's Juliet doing? Are you still together? No. That had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the Arbitrage's office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not that kind to be anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had a severe episode of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forgo her freedom. From what she told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Are you still checking up on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric Michael and the rest, and I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children and what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism, watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Prick. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. Ooh! I could show her Abramar. I could tell her that an arbiter revise my sentence, or I could tell her to let it go. Damn. This is the first time where I'm seriously considering telling someone, yep, I got a behemoth. Let me show you. This is my sister. This is my sister. Ooh, I want to tell her so bad. Like, I want to put all my trust in her. I want to be like, here, this is my behemoth. You and me, we're in this together forever. Because you're family. And I love you. And I know you love me. And we got each other's backs. I want to do that so damn bad. Oh. But she is... she is an intergalactic detective? Shit. Oh, I'm mad now. I'm taking the evil path, and we will not stray. Though I want to stray so bad. Okay. We won't do it. We could tell her a little something. A little something something. An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. I know something's off because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out myself that you regained visitation privileges. And what's more, that you have a brand new tarot. It's not tarot. Even worse. What have you done? There must be a reason you wanted me out of your hair. Shit. Oh, shit. I want to tell her so bad. What? Like, I just feel in my heart she's not going to betray me. That she's going to, like, be there for me. I just believe in her so bad. And I barely know her. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Fucking hell. Okay, you're right, but I'm not telling you. Tell me. They need to stop this. They need to stop this because I want to tell her so bad. I want to tell you so bad. Shit. Maybe I just do it. Maybe I just do it. Oh. Is this gonna ruin everything? No. No. Why? It's better if you don't know. You're just giving me more reasons to pry. Just let me help you. Why are you like this? Oh my god. I'm dying. No, I said no. I said no. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I didn't turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you going on about? What? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit, your bone cancer. Oh shit, oh my fucking life. Fortuna easy. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader, I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Aedana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it. forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it. Being a witch, it beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back into your life so bad, you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum, but we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploited her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act like it, like that spider guy that Eva liked. Having a great power and not using it is irresponsible. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case? I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Really? What about? Read it to my end. What? No. Come on. We all have an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice, you know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It was weird, but I missed that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. All right. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Here we are again. But let me tell you, this is my last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you've got. Okay, we have Guardian, Ego, Happiness, Indifference, and Stagnation. And then we have Mercy, Wellness, Communication, Peace, and Power. Kind of like this one a little bit better. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Who will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. I mean, I kind of like that one, I won't lie. I mean, that one's fine. I do think this is, like, very like her from her past life. I like this one a little bit more. I don't know if she will, though. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Let me rest in peace for once, for God's sake. I thought you always wanted to be a goddess. Please, I'm a goddess already, bitch. I know. Can you change it? I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. The cards let me access a selection of possible futures and I scry through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope, I'm sorry, but if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I compose them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine, what do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Aedana died and the coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. Clairvoyance isn't the only quality required to lead. I don't know shit about high politics. I'm not fit to rule. Your divination is the most critical point. And I'm not talking about you running the coven as the dictator Aedana was. You could surround yourself with a wise team. You can confer with the whole community even, but your judgment is what will ultimately set the direction for the coven. Dolly and Jasmine came to ask for my support and I rejected both of them, so I guess it would make sense that I try and go for it myself. You're not the first one to tell me I'd make a great leader. You're all gonna make me believe I should do it. You should. You must. I'll help you. First order of business is to define a program. I'm going to do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscapes. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Okay, this is all moving so fast. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit, get your deck in order, relax a bit, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Cool, see you later. Bye. I wonder if she would still be like, you should be a leader if she saw Abramar. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. Huh. We've come a long way. There's no magic in this universe that's gonna make my sister afraid of me. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit's getting real. Are you excited? After summoning a behemoth, this is child's play. This promises to be a fun ride, I see. Okay then, what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear your final stance? No, game's on. Better to catch them off balance. Oh, damn. You're more ready for politics than I thought. That's harsh, but it's the attitude of a winner, all right. I respect Dahlia and Jasmine enough to know I have to employ every resource at hand to defeat them. That's all. Suit yourself. You know, it's a pity you wouldn't tell Patrice about my existence. I believe we could have formed a pretty good team. Patrice has enough on her plate. I know she'd do anything for me, but I don't want to put unnecessary burdens on her. You've been doing great so far. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Oh yeah? And what's that? Acting as comic relief. We do make for a great couple of clowns, don't we? Speak for yourself. Okay, I'll do that. You just let me know if you need any more divine intervention to save your sorry ass. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. Dreams. You craft a beautiful acoustic guitar with the wood of a millennium-old oak with blue leaves. You don't know how to play it, so you summon a musician spirit to live inside the instrument. You caress the strings, and the subtle harmonic hum makes you cry. Now, finally having met our sister in witch form, this is where we're going to be ending for today. Though we did gain a lot of new information today, and we even got to meet some new witches along the way, which is very exciting for us, however, not necessarily the best for them, considering our end goal, but either way, next time we are going to be starting our journey as a politician, which I have mixed feelings about. There is certainly no doubt that we would be the best leader for this coven. However, it's not like the coven is going to be around for much longer if I have any say about that, but it seems like it is our destiny to at least make an attempt here. For now, thank you all so much for watching, and prepare yourselves for a political race among witches next time. Thank you so much.